Okay, so once you guys type your initials, what I want you to do is go ahead and right click and go create outlines, just like normal. All right, and I want you to then go down and switch your color scheme on that set of letters so that you have a black stroke and you have some color fill. So I'm going to do like a blue or teal. And I'm also going to bump that stroke level up so it's a little bit thicker. All right, now, what I'm seeing a lot of people do is you guys are taking like your letters, okay, and I got to ungroup these still. A lot of people are taking their letters and they're just like, okay, that looks pretty cool. Like, I like how those combine. But you guys see how like they're not necessarily like fully combined, right? Well, there's this other tool that we have not talked about yet, which can help in some of these situations. So what you would do is set your kind of letters up how you think you might want them to overlay. Then go up to Window and open up Pathfinder. Window, Pathfinder. Okay, so I'm going to pull my Pathfinder out so we can see it here. All right, here's my Pathfinder. Now, what you need to do is you need to drag over those two letters so that they're both selected. Okay, then you have different things here. You have Unite, you have minus front, intersect, exclude. Pathfinder's down here. Divide, trim, merge, crop. So I'm going to try merge. Okay, check out what that did. Okay, it just took those two letters and it took away the stroke, but now they're all combined. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it and I'm going to say, all right, yeah, the fill I want to be that color, but I want my stroke to be black. I'm going to bump that stroke up. And you see what it did there? Is it allowed us to have an outline that combined those shapes together. All right, now the other issue is then there you can see that the middles are kind of left alone. So what I'm going to do is drag select it again, right click and ungroup. I'm going to go click the middle part and delete. Middle part, delete.
Oh yeah, I did this.
Got it. I couldn't remember if I talked about it. Yeah. So, and now this thing is still editable further. So now say you want to like mess with it even further, right? I'm just going to drag this up. I'll pull that through. Will it let me? Should have. Yeah, I will. All right. And then obviously, you know, now we're running into some issues there with like maybe a fill or you know, something else. So then maybe I do another kind of subdivide, all right? So that's just another tool. Now, you guys, all those are going to do different things. So here's one. Okay, I'm going to go type two more letters. Okay, all those different tools in the Pathfinder do different things. So I'm going to get another one set up here. And create outlines, ungroup, select a color fill, select a stroke. Just like normal. Bump up that stroke a little bit so I can see it. And let's start getting these kind of combined. All right, let's see what another one of these does. Okay, so I'm going to drag over it. Let's see what divide does. All right, combined it, but a little bit differently. Okay, let's undo that. Let's see what the next one does, which is trim. All right, let's see. So trim looks like it, I don't know. What did it do? I'm not really 100% sure. Let's get the stroke on it, see what it looks like. So we combine them, not too much different, really. Okay, so I'll undo that. Let's go back. Command Z in this program will get you back. Okay, then we have crop. So now it's taking it out and it's taking away those other letters or some of the space and stuff in there. So now I could go to the letter B and I could say, all right, I want you to have a black stroke. So, you know, you could actually fit the letter in there. Actually, this could be really cool if you did something like this where maybe, let me move the J down. We drag out this letter B a little bit. Okay, there's my J. Now let's see what happens here. I don't know what's going to happen, so I'm going to mess with it. That was what? That was outline? No, that was crop. Oops. Got to select it. Crop. Nah, that didn't do anything. I thought it would do more. All right, so you have all these options to play around with. Ooh, that looks cool. That was exclude. So now I'm opening up the J inside of that space. Then I could get kind of crazy, and I could maybe start moving this thing around a little bit. You know, honestly, one of the most helpful things is to create more points for yourself in places, because that gives you some options. Check that out. That looks pretty cool, right? So these are some other ways for you guys to play around. Again, that is the Pathfinder tool, and you would get there by going Window, Pathfinder, and just work in different ways to work your two letters together. Okay, and you can adjust them just like we have been. All right. So